Hey Scrap Force fans, this is Beck and Roll back here again. I wanted to create a tips for beginners. These are the 10 things I wish I knew before I started playing, and I thought these would be very, very helpful to people getting into the game, or maybe even if you are a little ways into the game, these might be able to help you out a little bit. So, my first tip is go slow. You don't want to race into Worlds 2 and 3. They get pretty difficult, especially into World 3, and you're going to get creamed. Like you're just going to crush you, and then you're going to get frustrated and want to give up. So that's kind of a bummer because it is a really fun game. So go slow in the beginning, stay a long time in World 1, build up your items, get everything unlocked, take your time. Don't try to race through it. There'll be plenty of time later. Characters. So that's a really bad idea. You want to go to try to hold on to things as long as possible. And I know this is maybe not some people's style. They don't mind grinding for it. But you do have a limited amount of energy, and energy kind of refills slowly unless you're willing to spend crystals. So for me, it's not a bad idea to spend a few hundred crystals in the beginning to build up your inventory and even your roster pages too. So that way you don't have to worry about selling characters in the beginning, especially when you want to try to up their skills. And you don't have to worry about selling items, and then you'll have enough all the time, so you'll instantly be able to upgrade a character, which I love, being able to evolve people immediately, not having to go grind out for something else. On to tip number 3. Do your daily quests. I know this seems like a no-brainer, but this is a really good place in the beginning of the game for beginning players to get the big canisters, the dust canisters, and there are rare items for new players too, so that can be very, very helpful. You can get some things that will help you out that you might not be able to get till World 2 or 3, and you can still upgrade some of your items, or you can get your characters up to higher levels without having to grind. So do your daily quests, get those free crystals, get those items, get her done. On to tip number 4. I saw somebody on the Reddit post about this, the fusing characters together. My strategy is to skill up before I evolve to the max. So if you get a 1-star character, you want to go ahead and max that character out to 3 or 5 in their skill point before evolving them. It saves you a lot of hassle in the long run, and it saves you a lot of grinding and getting more and more scrap in the future. So that's just my style of play. Again, I think it'd be easier to just get one character and don't evolve him until he has maxed out skill points. So if you get him up to 5, then you can evolve him, then it'll be 7. You get 2 more, throw him in there till he's 7, then take him up again, it'll be 10. And of course with the 5 stars like Iris and some of the others, Gunther and Ariel and Randall and stuff, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do that because they don't have lower stars, but definitely with the 1, 2, and 3-star characters you want to do that. Tip number 5. The arena may be a little bit intimidating to some new players, but you definitely want to do at least the arena to get the progress rewards, because you can easily get the first progress reward. It is 50 crystals, and they may not seem a lot, but you do that a couple times, 100 crystals, you can unlock 5 more slots, you can get a refill on your energy, you can get more tickets to play in the arena. So just doing the first progress reward every time there's arena, you can get nearly 150 crystals in a week, which is not too bad, and that's just free, and that's the premium currency. So make sure that you are participating in the arena, and then you can probably get bronze 1 or 2, which is going to get you another 25 to 50 crystals just playing casually a couple times in the day whenever you get a spare second. And once you get better, you can get through a battle in the arena in just a few moments. Tip number 6. If you are going to buy heroes later in the game when you know you need to start getting some beefier characters, you want to buy them in increments in 5 and 10 and not the one at a time. So save. Make sure you save up so you can buy them in those bigger chunks, because you do get a better deal. Not much, but a little better deal. And with buying heroes, once a day you do get to buy a level 1, 2, or 3 hero randomly, 1, 2, or 3 for 1,000 gold. So if you're medium player way through the game, you might want to be interested in spending 1,000 gold, because trust me, later in the game gold is almost irrelevant. Tip number 7, make sure you log in daily. This takes literally just a few seconds for the game to load up. You claim your reward, and you don't have to go back to it if you never get a chance for the rest of the day. But if you miss a day, then it starts all the way over, and you start getting some really good rewards with the crystals, and you get import chips, so you definitely want to get your daily login every single day. Tip number 8. Plan when you're going to level up. I didn't realize this for the longest time, that when you level up, you get a free refill energy. So what I do is I try to play down all the way to I'm not technically wasting the energy, but I feel like it's a waste. So I'll play all the way down to where I'm really close to leveling up and I have 0 energy. I'll let it build back up to, say, 12, do a World 3 mission, and it'll get me just enough XP, and I'll level up, and then I'll, boom, have full energy again instantly, being able to get back into the game. So plan accordingly if you can. I know sometimes it's not possible if you're right there on the cusp and you have to go to bed and you don't have enough energy and you wake up, the next morning and it's already full. You play one mission and it's full again. The way around that, though, if you are a higher level a little bit, is that you can play a raid mission for 35 or 50 energy, and you usually don't get too much experience for that, and so that's a great way to get almost like a freebie out of it. So you might think about doing that as well. And tip number 9. World 2, the last stage, is an amazing place to grind. You definitely want to go there. There are good scrap for dust, there is good ancient relics, and there is a multi-improved 2 chip, so you'll get a random character, fire, water, electric, or leaf. So you'll get one of them, but it's a 2, and they drop pretty frequently. So when you're wanting to grind World 2 last stage, definitely want to grind there for things. Really, really good spot. And tip number 10, it's really not a tip. It's just my suggestion of spending a little bit of money on the game. It's a lot of fun, and again, you can just drop a few bucks. I think that Naked Sky Entertainment did a great job on this game, and I like supporting them, so I've spent money on the game and will continue to spend a little bit of money here or there on the game. You can get plenty of free crystals, but support them, and they do donate. If you go to buy crystals, they'll show you that they do donate money to a charity, so I think that's a great cause. So not only you get to have some fun, you get to help their company out, you also are donating to a charity. So go ahead out there and kick their butts. All right, thanks again. See you guys later. Bye.
What?